channel.
Hi, this is Priyanka Chopra and you're watching Channel Y.
The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media. Y Media has newspaper, midweek, radio, South Asian Pulse.
Hi, I'm Amitabh Bachchan and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
Hi, this is Amir Khan and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
अब हर दिन सुने GTA का #1 रेडियो स्टेशन FM 91.9.
You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y.
Prime Minister, welcome. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be back.
Online, SouthAsianDaily.com. The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.
Hello everyone, you're watching Channel Y and today I'm joined by a group of interesting guests who are organizing this amazing festival called Arupa, and I have Jeffrey Dollar, Outreach Communicator Production Coordinator from Arupa Fine Arts. Then I have Stuti Mukherjee, Bharatnatyam dance artist and choreographer. I have Sonia Singh, Odissi dancer, artist and choreographer. And I have Hardeep Bakshi, composer and ghazal singer. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you so much for having us. It is an absolute pleasure. Namaste. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for hosting us on the show.
Namaste. Jeffrey, my first question would be from you. You're coming up with this amazing festival called Arupa. I want to know more about it. Like, give us an insight into the festival.
Absolutely. Arupa Fest Diwali celebration is the only fully bilingual festival which celebrates the arts and culture of India in Canada. Initially started in 2017 as a means of honoring Canada's 150th birthday. The producer of Arupa Fine Arts and Arupa Fest, Anjali Patilji, launched this festival as a means of giving back to the Southeast Asian community, but also creating a platform for dance, music, visual arts, cooking, and so many other elements of Indian culture.
And this question is from everyone joining us today. What was the inspiration behind this festival? What inspired you to come up with Arupa?
I think you know, is a combination of different things. Just that being able to create a platform that really highlights, especially local artists from the Ottawa region, which is where the festival is taking place this year at the National Arts Centre, and just giving them an opportunity to showcase the works that they are doing, because the community here is actually quite rich and diverse, and we really wanted to create opportunities for all the wonderful local artists that we have here. I think maybe Sonia Singh may be able to speak a little bit to this as well, as she was part of the group that thought the festival up. So Sonia, if you want to share a few words.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeffrey. I guess, yes, it was quite an honor to be part of those, discussions at the beginning of 2017 when Anjali started to think and imagine this festival, and it's particularly wonderful to see the growth that it has had, and particularly looking at the past 2 years of the pandemic and seeing how the festival has really maintained its consistency and has really supported the artist in that vision and continuing the growth. I'm very touched and actually quite impressed by that. And of course the collaboration over the past few years with the NAC in Ottawa is wonderful. And I think that the local artists and community here, my perception is that the audiences are really supportive, and they're coming to see the artists, and there's a diversity of artists involved. So I think that it's wonderful to see that growth.
And because you just mentioned NAC, have you collaborated with them in the past as well, or is it for the first time that you're collaborating with them?
I'll just let Jeffrey perhaps ping pong back to.
Absolutely. So our relationship with the NAC has been growing for the past 3 years, I would say. It started actually during the pandemic when the National Arts Centre was starting to create more virtual opportunities for artists to expand their reach to different audiences. And Aroha was really able to benefit from that. And so, we were able to pivot to a fully virtual platform during the pandemic. And the National Arts Centre has really supported us in that endeavor by giving us a national audience, an international audience. In fact, we had people tuning in from all around the globe to witness the work that we were creating here in Ottawa. And so now there's this natural continuation of now creating work in person within the physical space of the National Arts Centre is a reason to celebrate, but also a tremendous honor.
And when we talk about NAC, they're known for their world-class orchestra and their ballet performance. And I'm sure in Ottawa, South Asian communities will benefit a lot, if you collaborate with them. I want to know, if in future you collaborate with NAC, how would South Asian communities benefit?
Well, I would say that, just that the National Arts Centre has a national voice and a national reach. And so offering the opportunity to the Southeast Asian community to use that expansive reach, I think would be tremendously beneficial to them. I think I'll let the other artists speak about the works that they're doing and their involvement with the festival later on in this interview. And I think you'll clearly see that it is truly impactful to be able to work with them and collaborate.
For sure. And yes, I would like to talk to Stuti and her Deepti as well. For this edition, you're celebrating Diwali. I want to know what it personally means to you.
Well, as a person who's clearly not of Southeast Asian descent, Diwali to me is its message is very inspirational. To me, it's all about sharing light, and I think that's what this festival that we're putting up is also all about. But I think I'll pass it over to Stuti and to Hardiji, who might be able to speak to what is the significance of Diwali to them as Southeast Asian members of our community.
Namaste. Being an Indian, Diwali is a time of family. It's our primary celebration, our primary occasion, and it is also known as Indians' New Year. And it is all about, moving on, moving into a better future. It's all about new beginnings and growth, prosperity, success. And on the occasion of Diwali, performing and presenting this beautiful Aroha Fest at NAC, it is such an honor and such a privilege. And for all the Indian community and for all the artists based in Ottawa, especially like all of us who are presenting our art and bringing the minority art form at this stage at National Arts Centre, it is such a privilege and honor.
And Mr. Hadeep, if you would like to add something to it.
Absolutely. Everybody has said very well and explained. Diwali is also a religious festival. It has some history behind. Hindus and Sikhs both have some reasons for that. They say Lord Rama came back from exile, and Sikhs believe that their master guru came after prison and brought a lot of people out from the jail, and then they celebrated. So, we all did was that we would put the candles and put the on and share culture and share the sweets, and it's for the good and new hopes. And it's just like Christmas here. Everywhere people are getting together and giving presents to each other, getting dressed traditionally in those clothes, brand new clothes, and you go with those hopes, we'll have a new year starting, basically, that. And I think that's what's about it. And I'm very fortunate that we are part of this group, Aroha, and performing for National Arts, which is such a nice venue. I haven't been there for a long time. I've been there before a few times. Very thankful to Aroha Group and very thankful to Jeffrey and Anjali Patil and to all of you to give me this opportunity to share with you my talent on that day. Thank you so much.
And coming back to Aroha, I would want to know more about the lineup. Like we just talked about Diwali, so how will you going to relate it to the content? What can we expect when it comes to the lineup for the festival?
I think I'll start with the free events that are happening in the National Arts Centre public spaces, the Peter A. Herndorf Place. So starting at 1 p.m. On Saturday, October 15th, we have quite the lineup of things planned. Actually, we have a workshop titled The Essence of Yoga, which will be led by Sangeeta Raju, who's also an ODC dance artist here, and a pupil of Sonia Singh, followed up by some Bollywood workshops led by some of the dancers that have been working with Arupa Fest for quite some time. We also have Bhangra Scape, who will be leading a Bhangra 101 workshop, as well as Akshata Rao, who will be leading a Lavani folk dance workshop. And then finally, to wrap up the free events in the public space, we have our dear Hardeep Bakshi ji, and I would like to invite Hardeep ji to kind of speak about his concert and the incredible musicians that he's going to be collaborating with on this day.
I'm very fortunate to have this group which is performing with me. It's the people they always have been playing with me. I've Santosh Shail on guitar. He's a fabulous guitarist, and Samuel Thomas on keyboard, on piano. And then I have an amazing artist from Toronto, Derek Jacker, who's playing tabla and other percussion instruments with me. And I'll be singing. I'm a ghazal singer. I'll be sharing with you ghazals and some semi-classical music on that day. And there was somebody had asked what inspires me in this one. What inspiration comes from your devotion of music which you have, or devotion of your dance, whatever art you have, and you want to perform, because performance belongs to the audience. It doesn't belong to artists, it belongs to them, and it should be presented to them, and in a form of a well-organized program like this. I don't have much to add to that. I'm looking forward to see you all on that day, to celebrate Diwali on that day, have a great musical concert and dances.
That's amazing. And I want to talk about classical Indian dance. I want to know, and this question is for everyone, what do you think is the future for classical Indian dance in Canadian community?
If I may, this is a great way actually to move on to the next thing that we have in our lineup. It is a triple bill classical Indian dance performance that will be at 7 p.m. In the Azrielli Studio at the National Arts Centre. Tickets will be $25, and it will feature classical Indian dance. So I think I'll pass it over to Sonia and to Stuti to speak about the works and what classical Indian dance is to them.
I think it would be interesting as well. Stuti will be able to speak to, perhaps a classical Bharatanatyam program. Where I'm coming from is I'm an ODC dancer, and my colleague Julie Beaulieu, who is a Bharatanatyam dancer, we are presenting a new choreography that was premiered in 2019 that has toured in Montreal and is touring in Toronto in November. So we are very much thankful for Anjali and Aroha Fest for presenting this this year in Ottawa to Ottawa audiences. Arupa is as I mentioned, is a creation from Julie and I, who are choreographers, and we both really have delved into the language of our forms, Odissi and Bharatanatyam, to create this choreography. And our interest was working with forms, so hence the Sanskrit word Arupa. So the physical body and also the mind. So what how form is created and how form is dissolved. And when Stuti mentioned earlier about the new beginnings and Diwali, it really struck me because, Arupa was not necessarily created. Our choreography was not created for this Diwali celebration, but it is very much about new beginnings, how every moment of life we are creating, and things are also being dissolved and destroyed. And that light that is created by the new beginnings is very much linked, in my view, to Diwali. Like, for example, from exile, what can we come back to? What comes? What is there? So we are really bringing our background of 20 years of Odissi dance and of Bharatanatyam into this new creation, which is a 40-minute duo. Music has been composed by Jonathan Boyer, lighting by Chantal Labonté, and we are very thankful for all of these wonderful collaborators. We've been recently also having the outside eye of Natasha Bhatt for this, and so that's a little bit of our program, which will be a little bit different, I believe, perhaps than what Stuti and Aishwarya Vijay Kumar will be presenting as well. So I'll pass on to Stuti.
Namaste. So at Aroha Fest, my colleague Srimati Aishwarya Vijay Kumar and we are both Bharatanatyam dancers trained in Kalakshetra Bani of Bharatanatyam, and we would be presenting a piece, a new choreography on Devi. So our goal is to present Shakti within us, that is power within us. We are going to celebrate femininity, we are going to celebrate divinity, and we are going to celebrate womanhood. This is our goal to present on 15th of October at Aroha Fest. We both would like to thank Anjali for giving us this opportunity and for this amazing stage and platform to present this original choreography on this beautiful festival and occasion of Diwali. Diwali is a festival which is always followed by Navratri, and Navratri is the celebration we all know. At different parts of India, Navratri is celebrated for different reasons. Mostly during the southern part of India, Navratri is celebrated because we pray to Devi, we pray to goddesses, like all the forms and avatars of the divine goddesses. And even in Diwali, we pray to Lakshmi, goddesses Lakshmi and Ganesha. And that's why we came up with this concept of presenting the divine mother goddesses, Devi, and celebrating the divinity and femininity of the power and the blessings of Devi at this stage. So we'll be presenting an original choreography, and we would love to have all of you come and watch this show. We both have worked very hard. It's going to be a duet performance. And yeah, that's all I can say. And there's an amazing lineup. Sonia is performing and Anjali ji is performing. So yes, that's all I can say.
Well, I'm very excited after listening to you all. Before I let you go, any final thoughts that you would want to share with our viewers about Aroha Fest?
I just wanted to add that actually the founder of Aroha Fest, Anjali Patilji, she's also a performer and a choreographer. And I've been studying under Guru Anjali Patilji's tutelage for the past 3 years now. And I just have, so much feelings of thankfulness to be a part of this production as well, to be performing her work. And so her work will be Kathak dance based, and it's called Nishta, which means river. And it flows between two different elements of Kathak. Some that are more devotional, while others are a bit more technical. So we're really trying to showcase, what is Kathak and the different elements within it. If I can share just a final thought about the festival in general, I think it's a tremendous lineup, and I'm just so blessed to be able to work with all these wonderful artists. And I'm just so thankful to the support from the National Arts Centre, the support from media such as you, Channel Y, but also the support of all of the patrons and the people who have been witnessing the evolution of Aroha Fest and witnessing the work that we've been producing for the past 5 years now.
Well, thank you so much. And I'll come to Sonia now. Sonia, any final words?
I think I feel blessed, and I'm looking at. I feel blessed, and I feel grateful, and I feel a lot of admiration for all of the artists that are involved, and all of the technical crews, and all of everyone that's involved in the production, because we all come from different parts in our lives, and we may have different struggles that are happening and different and the positive energy and the greatness that is going into this production is very well worth noting, and it's coming from a very heartfelt place. And I feel very grateful and honored to be part of such a production. And that would be the only thing that I would like to share.
And Stuti, what would be the final words from your side?
I think I feel extremely privileged, especially because it is not so usual that Indian classical dancers get such a huge platform. So we are all very, very thankful to Anjali for organizing this and for the support that we have been receiving, the Arupa Fest has been receiving from NAC. And the best part is that all the Indian classical dances or art forms would be visible to Canadian audience, to Ottawa audience. And this is not something that is usual, that usually never happens. I mean, minority art form coming into limelight and people getting to know our culture, our tradition, our dance form, our art. It is a big, big, huge thing for all the artists, something that we all should celebrate along with Diwali.
And coming over to you, Deepti, your final thoughts on the festival?
Absolutely. I'm just wishing everyone all the best. Every artist has been working very hard on this, and Anjali ji and Jeffrey, everyone. I wish everybody luck. I'm going to say that performing artists is, the audience is the protein for us. When you are on stage in front of the audience, they are the mirror. We see the reflection of our performance, we see in their eyes. And this is how every artist learns. This is, I call the audience is my guru, beside my actual guru, which I had, like Mehdi Hassan. Looking forward to that. This is to keep on living, in music. Thank you so much. Happy Diwali to everybody.
And Jeffrey, you would want to add anything?
Just one last final thing. I mean, the National Arts Centre is a place that is known for the performing arts, but I also wanted to highlight the fact that we have certain elements to the festival that are not related to the performing arts. We will have a visual arts exhibit as well that features 7 wonderful local visual artists who will be displaying their works by the water fountain at near the Azrielli Studio. And we also have henna painting involved in the festival for everyone to experience Diwali in a bit more intimate and physical way. And last but not least, we're also collaborating with East India Company restaurants, and we'll be showcasing a virtual cooking segment so that people can take a little taste of India home with them. I hope everyone can join us. Again, mark the date, Saturday, October 15th, starting at 1 p.m. Free events go on until 6:30 p.m. And then finally, our triple bill dance performance at 7 p.m. Thank you so much. Namaste, and hope to see you there.
Thank you. I mean, after listening to you guys, I can say that this festival is going to be an incredible window to showcase Indian culture to the Canadian audience. And I wish you guys all the best. And thank you so much for joining us in the show today. Thank you very much.
South Asian Canadian Channel.
Hi, this is Priyanka Chopra and you are watching Channel Y.
The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media. Y Media has newspaper, midweek, radio, South Asian Pulse.
Hi, I'm Amitabh Bachchan, and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
Hi, this is Amir Khan, and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
अब हर दिन सुने GTA का नंबर 1 रेडियो स्टेशन FM 91.9.
You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y.
Prime Minister, welcome. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be back.
Online, SouthAsianDaily.com. The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.